everyone. Welcome back to the next episode of Waifu Wars. I am uh Sung Jinwoo's last actual brain cell, Drooby-Doo.
And I'm that clone you found in the tube, Sobroni.
Welcome back to the next episode of Waifu Wars podcast, where we talk about all things anime, the good, the bad, and the weeb, but not your waifu, because I don't know, bitch. Is that your waifu? Could be her clone.
Mm-hmm.
How you doing, Oni?
I'm doing good. I wish I could say the same on my computer. How you doing, Drew?
I'm doing good. I wish I could say the same thing for my butt.
Want to trade?
Honestly, you underestimate the pain I'm going through, but you know, I'll stick it through for now. ask me in 2 days. Ask me after work. But yeah, weather's it's warmer. We have daylight savings. You know, that naturally fills me up with some good energy. And with that
pissed me off because I lost a day or lost an hour.
It did. Like when it went straight to 3 o'clock, I was like, it was one of those moments where I was like, well, I'm going to bed late anyway, so I might as well just go to bed at 4.
No, I got pissed up because I woke up this morning and I have a clock in my room that is not, based on the internet. So I woke up and it was like, oh, it's 10, or it was 9:53. I'm like, oh man, I got up early, 9:53. Good, I can do this, and I didn't even look at a clock, like my phone or my computer, until God. 11, and it was like 12. And I'm like, what? Oh my God, fuck the savings.
I'm screaming. That's hilarious. Yes, everyone put them digital clocks away for reasons explained. Because baby, yeah, my phone is my clock, and she never leaves me wrong. Yeah. So with that good energy, let's hop in today's episode and have a fun time. And as always, we're gonna start off with our news segment, This Week in Anime. I think I'm gonna go first because my news it's not so much news, just me like silently standing. According to Anime News Network, Saliamaki and Kana Ichinose appear at fan meeting in Hawaii on March 16th. Aria Productions announced on February 28th that they'll host a fan meeting partnership with Sekai Project for voice actresses Saliamaki and Kana Ichinose in Hawaii. Now, for those of you who I don't think a lot of people know this. I don't even know how I got introduced to Saliamaki. Oni, do you know how? I know it has something to do with the G Nation. I feel like it has to. I don't remember. I don't know if it was you or someone else. I am
definitely not me because I don't know who that is.
I am a huge Saliamaki fan. She is a member of an idol group 22/7, which I, by the way, never listened to a single song. Maybe I should ? I'm not that pressed, only because I just stand her and her only.
Yeah, I'm the hugest fan, but I've never listened to her music, so
at all. But you know what I have watched like religiously? Her YouTube channel. I'm pretty sure I've like forced you and other people to like watch her at least one. Yes, I'm like obsessed with her YouTube. I do this thing now where I don't watch her for like maybe up to like half a year, and then I just marathon all of her shit in like a weekend, because it's usually like 2 to 5 minutes long. She is so fucking funny. Her humor is so dark. I love the contrast between her English voice, her Japanese voice, and like her Japanese voice when she's like in idol mode. It's so great. So fucking hilarious. Yeah, no, she's just funny. Like, she just is so cool. I was like, yo, I low-key want to be her friend just a little bit. But yeah, she's been getting into the voice acting world, and she voices Kiriko from Overwatch 2. And she's also the Japanese and English voice of Penny Parker from Marvel Rivals.
Oh.
Yeah, that's cool. You're
Cool.
right.
Mm-hmm.
She's doing some stuff out there. I'm like, good for you, Maki. Yeah, I'm a fan. I'm rooting for you, Sally. I hope a lot of people show up to your fan meetup because I love you that much. Okay, that's it. That was my news.
That was less news and more just you gushing about
Yep.
something.
Yeah. Period. I'm. Yep. I don't care.
Well, I have actual news. I'm just sure that everyone's heard it by now. But Free Ren Season 2 has officially gotten a release date. It's going to premiere next January. So, January 2026, the second season is going to air. It doesn't say if this is going to be just one core or two cores. Hopefully, it's going to be two. So, we're definitely going to be covering it on the podcast when it does air. The visual looks really cool and cute. And yeah, I can't wait for more Free Ren.
Agreed.
Do you know what
Yes.
aired 2 years ago? It's been
Ah.
2 years. I feel like we just covered this.
2 years is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Um. Yeah, 2 years because in me it feels like a year ago. I guess because it ended a year ago. That's why it feels
Yeah,
like that
because
way.
I think the first season started on September 29th, 2023. So yeah,
Yeah.
it went into 2024.
Yeah,
Okay.
or ended around the
Mm-hmm.
start of 2024. So I'm looking forward to it, obviously. Also, Oni, can you stop being a horny bitch on Twitter for like all of 5 seconds? Because why would you say something about her fucking feet? And then I had someone,
What? I'm
and then I had
pointing out an
someone, and I
observation.
had someone hit me up in my DMs being like, "Oh my god, why are you talking about Brienne's feet?" And I'm just like,
First
"What?"
off, I was talking about Fern's feet. Fern's feet
Oh,
are cute too, but
oh, you can't even see Brienne's feet. It's like literally blocked by like Japanese.
yeah, by the text.
Yeah, for
Mm.
okay, talking about Fern's feet, that makes more sense. But kind of you can't even really. It's like they're hidden by water. They just look like,
But that was my point. I was like, why are you teasing us with their feet? Now you have to actually show me feet in the second season.
or you don't, or you
Yes,
really.
you do.
Ew. No.
Listen, Free Reign got those sneaky fan service shots, so I'm looking forward to
They
more of that.
they do. They do. I hope Fern's dress is even longer. I hope she wears like I hope she wears stockings and just like hard clunky shoes. Yeah, so she can stay pure, but with her relationship with the red hair dude, away from you
Wow,
nasty fucks. Hmm.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm always here to appreciate Fern's beauty.
Hmm. Yeah, quote unquote beauty, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, now that we're done with our quote unquote news,
Mm-hmm.
it's time to start our weekly reviews, and we are going to be starting off with Solo Leveling, Season 2, Episode 10.
There was a lot of fighting in this episode.
Yeah, fighting between the S ranks. They're having like a cute little sparring thing. Uh, and yeah, it was cute. Apparently Japan just like low key just clears Korea, eats Korea up. Apparently,
Of course.
Oni's those are Oni's words, not mine.
I don't know what you're
Um,
talking about.
the girl, you just said
I'm
it.
just reiterating what the anime was telling me.
Hmm.
The Japanese anime. I'm sure the Korean version did not go that smoothly.
Oh, I'm sure it did not. Well, until it was the guild hunter from Japan versus Sung, or they kind of, you know,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it just kind of was giving JoJo just a lot of ora 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 ora.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, it was so cool. I will say, shout out to them being smart enough to be like, hey, maybe we should like save all that energy to fight the things that want to wipe out humanity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, later in the episode where like the big egg hatched, I was like, wow. So they're literally, which is like my obviously like my main complaint about this. It's like, wow, it really is giving copy like Control C with all of the Chimera Ant arc from Hunter x Hunter. It's like, whoa.
But isn't that like a sign of respect? You know, it's like paying homage to the
No. No, because it's not as good. It's already not as
imitation
good.
is the best form of flattery, was it?
Okay, but it's not the best form of art. That's a problem. It's not the best form of art, which leads me to believe this is just gonna be like Chimera Ant arc, but not as good, which makes me a little bit sad because I mean, well, it's gonna be, I guess, better fights or better fight quality, like better fight production / animation. Like, I guess they'll have that over Hunter x Hunter.
Damn, you guys heard it here first. Drew said solo leveling is better than Hunter x Hunter.
That's not what I said.
That's what I heard.
Well, get your hearing fixed? Question mark on.
Someone cut off that little snippet and edited it together.
But yeah, no, I'm just like, okay, it's gonna be really hard for me to not trying to compare every 5 seconds. Like, you don't, cause like Chimera Ant arc, I'm literally like, to this day, I'm like, this is one of the best anime arcs in like anime history ever. So it's just like, for you to copy that one, ugh. Yeah, okay, girl.
I mean, it's kind of like how everyone copies the Dark Tournament from Yu Yu Hakusho.
Yeah, but see, that one's so no shade to Yu Yu Hakusho. It's so generic in its premise. Like, it's like literally just like a tournament where people fight each other. Like, that's very. It makes sense if a lot of people copy off of that. This is like really like very specific.
Well, Drew, bunch of that a story about a bunch of ants on an island is not a generic.
Yes, that's quite literally what I'm trying to say. Ants on an island, and the queen ant is like, oh, I must give birth to like a superior one for our survival. I'm like, yo, this is literally just copy and paste, like literally what has happened. But okay. So yeah, I'm looking forward to trying to not shit on it and probably fail miserably.
I look forward to it.
My main complaint I would say about this episode is the fact that Jinwoo, once again, I'm pretty sure I said this last week, is still like trying to stay out of it and like, no, this should be fine. I don't need to do this at all. 1 million death flags. It was actually hysterical. Curse Savior, we all pointed out the fact that like there's 1 billion death flags raised and like from 1 million characters this episode, and the only one who didn't really raise a death flag is like the one who died at the end, which was hilarious, but also sad because she was cute.
I knew she was gonna die immediately because like, oh, a cute girl in the shell, she's dead. It's over. She's either gone and dead or not gonna be relevant ever again.
Yep, and unfortunately, she was the former, not the latter.
Why make her all smug and like cool if you're gonna kill her immediately? Which, by the way, foreshadowing for another show we're gonna talk about later in this podcast.
Yeah. Also, his wait, I actually did get it right. Yeah, but his logic is so flawed because he's like, no, they got it, don't they? Meanwhile, I'm just like, you know, these things get to Korea and start multiplying there. You're like, your mother can die, right? Like, not just fall into a coma, actual death. So why wouldn't you go there and stop the thing that can like destroy your city and kill your family. Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Right. Once, but no, guys. The Solo Leveling's so great for its plot. Such great story. 10
Who
out of
says that?
10. People online. People are like, "Oh my god, the
Oh,
story is so good."
this is irrelevant. Oh, not irrelevant, but not as related. But did you see what people were saying about the last episode of Solo Leveling? Apparently, there was like a huge dislike campaign.
Oh yeah, because they were like, how? Because whoa, he's crying. He's crying. He doesn't have the. That's why I'm like, I don't care about
ruined his aura.
Yes, that's what they said. He ruined his aura, and I'm just like, oh, y'all dumb for real. Y'all are actually just y'all just. I thought it was just bad taste, but no, it's all the children are left behind. They're all left behind. So that's why I don't pay attention to people's opinions anymore.
Yeah, it was definitely one of those moments where it's like, right, people are. I can't even argue this. People are just dumb.
Right, and it's getting to a point now where I'm slowly maybe I should just date someone who just likes gaming and not anime. Because
good luck.
Right,
that person.
Because no, they exist. They definitely exist.
Also, I feel like if those people, if you're talking about people who just game and don't like, you're talking about somebody who just plays like Call of Duty and like Madden or something, and I feel like that's even more miserable.
Okay, let me rephrase. Gay people who play good games but don't watch anime exist. And usually I would kind of like prefer someone who watches anime too, or just an anime who doesn't game that much. But now it's like, I don't know, because it's like, what if we get together and I feel like they're gonna just want to break up with me because I'm just gonna be very condescending about their opinion on certain anime.
Just find somebody who likes good anime.
Okay, and then that's where we have the problem, because I'm quickly realizing that's a very small percentage of people. I'm realizing people, I guess one thing, if people just like shonen anime, like I say, it's always, we're getting to the point now where they're confusing their like for the anime and they're confusing it for actual good anime. And that's the problem. And then when I'm like,
that's always a problem,
right? And then when I'm like, oh, it's fun for but I don't think it's good, and then they flip out, and then they're like, why do you hate me? I'm like, I don't hate you. I just think you're not good at critical analysis of much things. And then we break up because I sound like a condescending jerk. Oh well, strap in, everyone. We're getting the shitty version of the Chimera Ant arc, but with just better animation.
I was gonna say, nice bringing it back to Solo Level.
Alright. Up next we have Apothecary Diaries Season 2, Episode 9. A complete antithesis of Solo Leveling.
Yes, in that we can't discuss it because we don't want to get demonetized. Next show.
Are you saying you're not ready to talk about edophilia for like?
So I got a couple thoughts. First off, the old emperor or whatever, he was, for some reason I was expecting him to be like this like evil. I mean, he is evil, but like, like intimidating.
Right.
Like,
the fact that he's not even makes it worse somehow.
Yeah, he's just like this scared, pathetic
little
loser.
bitch. Yeah.
Like, I can't. Oh, it scare me.
Like,
so yeah.
Like what? Like this that whole background story just like, I was like, holy fuck. Like what? Like just all like like I'm still kind of gobsmacked when I think that hard about it. Like, imagine being attendant to your older sister. Your older sister gets brushed aside. You're like, because you're blinking your pretty little eyes. It was kind of crazy when she was like, when she kind of revealed that she was doing that on purpose.
Yeah,
like even at the age of 13.
She has the whole thing too. She's very manipulative as well, so that was a very weird situation.
Exactly, but like, it wasn't her fault because I'm pretty sure at that point that's what her dad set her up to do.
Yeah,
her dad kind of used her to that end.
She literally got the rebound off her sister fucked up. Like, I got you, sis. I got the assist.
Period. not the assist for the sis.
Yeah, assist for the sis.
But yeah, and then when she kind of just gave birth, and then he stopped seeing her when she got older.
Oh, yeah,
that was crazy.
Yeah, like, oh, you're too old. Are you 20 now?
Like, right.
Oh my god, the scene where he walked past her to go to the other girl.
To the little girl.
I was like, yeah, I don't blame you. I hope you curse this guy to death. I hope
right, honestly, like, why are you sad that you cursed him? Why are you sad?
Yeah, what?
And oh my god, but that scene, and I'm not gonna lie, she kind of ate that when she where she like snuck into his room and like started fucking with him. I was like, yes, you actually do that, and that's what he deserves. And he's such a bitch that he couldn't handle it and just like
went into the room
to paint and just never came out. Like, what? Like what? What a piece of shit.
It's weird because I didn't have any respect for this emperor, but I somehow lost respect, even more respect for him after this episode.
Oh my god! Like just awful. But then at the end, it's like, that kind of, it's not like I feel sad or empathy for the for the emperor. More so, they kind of leave it up to interpretation. Like, hey, he potentially was thinking about you and made this drawing after you, the mother of his child, with his other lovers, because he's still a sick fuck. But like, in a sick way,
you're the center of the picture of.
Yeah, of my edophilia.
I will say, if we want to do the whole like character analysis angle, not a defense of him, but the Emperor's whole thing is clearly that he was being manipulated by his mother, so he had like a fear of like older women in general, which is probably what led to this whole situation. So in that regard, I kind of feel bad, like, oh damn, you never had a chance because your mother was probably fucking you up from the get-go, which is probably what led to your fear. But then you kind of ruined it yourself by, continuing that in that path.
Exactly. Yeah, that's actually a pretty good point. Like, we don't know how early on the manipulation by his mother started. Because we just got from like the Mao explanation where she's like, oh yeah, not even Mao, the empress, the current empress, or the empress dowager, excuse me. And basically how she saw things. She just saw him as like, he's so pathetic that the mother kind of had to take over.
Yeah,
because he was so pussy. But it could have been, like you said, he was just fucked up and manipulated from the start. And listen, after I side tangent because I've been watching the anime My Happy Marriage, which no shade, I really think this is just Fruits Basket, but with magic instead of them turning into monsters. Also, I love the setting. I'm not gonna go into too much detail. All I'm saying is that there's like a little mini arc where we met the main male character's mother. Well, his whole family. And we met the mother in particular. Woo! A piece of work, that one. That's all I gotta say about that. A real see you next Tuesday kind of girl. So I'm like, yeah. So seeing that play out in this week's episode of Apothecary Diaries definitely reminded me of her for sure, and the potential influence that it had on the emperor, just like how the mother from the other show probably messed up the main character. So yeah, very very somewhat uncomfortable episode. All right, up next we have 100 Girlfriends That Really Love You, season 2, episode 9.
This one, this is my episode of the week.
I don't think it's mine. For once.
Try to look through to see what else was there. I'm gonna make it my episode of the week.
That's fair.
I had the most fun watching it. Yeah, we got a Hahari episode, kind of, in a way.
Yeah, in a way. First of all, the hair changes in this episode were super cute.
They all looked amazing.
They
all
really
looked
did.
Really good.
They all
Even though I normally hate short hair, Karine looked good with short hair.
Because it wasn't too short.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was like up to her shoulder ish, like a little bit, maybe like a little bit of her shoulder. You know which one's my favorite? Speaking of short, and me normally not liking short hair, my favorite was Shizuka. She looks so cute.
Shizuka looked good. Yeah, Shizuka was good. I liked Kasuri with her longer hair.
Yeah, I feel like she kind of looked like her hair was styled like when she's in her adult
when she's
form.
an adult, but just for her when she's small.
Yeah, which is cute. So yeah, I loved all the hair changes. They're very good. Oh, first of all, I keep saying this over and over again. This show keeps basically just saying drugs are bad. Don't do drugs. Drugs are always the
drugs
problem.
give us the best episodes.
They are make the best episodes, but because they make the biggest problems. Like, yes, put the drugs down. In this case, the hair growing. I don't know. There was like 2 different ones that worked with each other that gave birth to like Ahari's hair monster problem.
God, the scene that got me was like when the girls first get away and then they're like, oh no, the hair's acting on Hahari's primal urges, and then one of the girls like, "Oh, you mean like
cute
things?" And Hahari's like, "Tentacle porn."
No, it's tentacle porn. And we thought she was wrong for 1 second when she put down
Kurumi
and petted her for like a split second, and then just immediately grabbed her up.
Like, oh, you're safe now. All right, time to lewd.
Also, nice throwback to that nasty ass was it vice principal?
Oh yeah, I was like, oh shit, I forgot she exists.
Yeah, me too. I guess they're like, oh, we don't have enough room for characters now.
Mm-hmm.
So she came for like 5 seconds, and the hair just like beat her ass real quick, which made me happy.
The Hikari getting caught with the hair, and then Karne tried to save her, and she's pulling her arm too hard. And like, oh, you're gonna break my arm off.
Right, and then she lets her go, and then she's like, no, Karne, how dare you? And she's like, what do you want from me? Yeah. Also, the way I would have been sacked Rentaro, I'd be like, girl, bye. She ain't gonna hurt you. Bye. I know that's the whole point of the show, is to make sure that doesn't happen to him, but still.
Yeah, wow, you would not been a good girlfriend. Sorry, Drew.
That's okay.
God, Shizuka showing up in that. By the way, that was a good twist because they never did anything to Shizuka. She showed up in the helicopter with like the sunglasses on.
Yeah, yeah, that was cute. That was really funny. I appreciated that. It's a way I went from like being like meh about Shizuka, and then this, and then from like season 2 on, I'm just like, low key like, Shizuka is precious. She is valuable. I will. What was that? What is that? Quote from Brooklyn 991.
Oh,
where she's like, yeah, he's like, I love her, and if anything happens to it, I kill everyone here and then myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about her.
I'm just astounded that they always find a way to like give so many different characters screen time, and they
Yes.
all have like relevant points to the plot, and they all have like their moments to shine. And I just keep thinking, like, man, what's gonna happen when we eventually get to like 20, and then 30, and then 40 girlfriends? Like, they can't just keep doing all
I
this.
don't think they're going to. I think it had to stop at one. I think it had to stop at one point.
I don't know. Apparently, I heard somebody say the manga he's up to like 20 something now. So I don't know.
That's ambitious.
Yeah, at some point they may have to start like breaking off into like
Groups, right?
side groups, like girlfriends 1 through 10, then 10 through 20 or whatever.
Like each episode is just gonna be like revolving amount of girlfriends.
Yeah, like, oh, okay, girlfriends 1 through 10 get one episode, then the next episode's 11 through 20, and then
Yeah, just keep mixing and matching.
mixing matching them. Yeah,
Oh, well, I look forward to seeing how they pull that off.
they've been successful so far. So if anyone can pull it off, I believe it's this author.
Let's see. Anything else that the oh, it was nice how like the Hahari's ex came back and like revived him after he dove into the hair. I was like, oh, right.
Oh, yeah, that was cute.
Back.
And then her hair ended up saving the sun from blowing out, which is a completely random fucking plot point.
What a random and the researcher with a half-ass explanation sent me. That was so fucking funny.
Like, it probably saved the Earth for something. I don't know, maybe.
Literally that. It was so funny. Yeah, this is a strong episode. Well, they're all good. So really like this episode. Good job. All right, up next is Akuyaku Reijou Tensei Oji-san episode 9. Can you just start right off the bat and just say leaving kids to protect like dangerous magical artifacts is like just generally stupid.
Stupid? Yeah, it's very stupid.
Okay, good. Okay, now we can go into the episode. Also, them getting like sucked into a Rubik's Cube is kind of crazy. Also, I wonder if it makes me wonder if it's like one of those things where it's like someone else has isekai'd into the world according to the lore. Like, oh, this character also came from faraway land.
And then they had like a Rubik's Cube with them or something.
Yeah.
That's what I want this show to do. Like, I wanted to like go beyond the obvious premise, you know? Like, I wanted to get... And to an extent, this episode did do that with the Rubik's Cube, because I thought that was creative and fun. Like, I want the show to be more of this, just like fun and wacky. The whole scenes with like, they have to do the trials, and then they have to bring out the different princes, and they just like every time they come out, they have like this weird fucking sound effect or like motion, like whoa, when they get sucked back in.
Yeah,
that was fun.
That was fun. It was. I don't know. I wasn't lit. I didn't hate. It's like I didn't hate it, but it's literally what I felt about like last week's episode. Kind of.
I will say I liked it, but it should have been half an episode, not a full episode of the Rubik's Cube. Like that's they stretched it a bit too long. I didn't even see all the puzzles being solved by all the princes. That was a bit much.
Yeah, because it just kind of just gets like this one track. Like once again, I need a bigger plot than we get into hijinks.
I gave up on the fact that this is not going to have a plot. So if it's not going to have a plot, I need it to at least be wacky and fun, like 100 Girlfriends. You know, like I need them to do something outside the box. Thinking.
Like this is a good direction, I will say though.
Yeah,
I just need a little more
with it.
Yeah, I agree. Is there anything I actually? Oh yeah, also the riddles suck.
Oh yeah, the riddles are garbage.
Yeah, which once again making me think someone from our world definitely was there, because all the riddles are like stuff that we would know, kind of, except for the first one.
Yeah, that was like a uniquely Japanese
That was
thing.
very Japanese.
I will say the one part of this episode that did make me kind of laugh was the whole. I think it was like the second puzzle where the guy with the glasses came out and he was just like, "Oh, I can help you solve the next puzzle too if you." And then she immediately
She's
stopped and was like, "No,
nope,
that's right. Go
I'm
back to the
doing
cube."
right. That was funny.
Well, that was about it.
Uh,
Everything else was kind of
oh,
just
so
like,
can I
oh.
ask you a question?
Mm-hmm.
Who's Pierre? I literally don't remember who he is.
Is he the butler? Maybe, I don't know. I'm just
Oh.
guessing.
Oh yeah, you know, the prince's like secondhand man.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I just got him confused with my actual favorite character of the show, which is Richard, the one with the blue hair. He's actually my
Yeah.
favorite. He's because it's his cool, calm demeanor contrasted with the fact that he's so fucking corny.
Mm-hmm.
I can't get enough of him. I almost hate that he has to share the spotlight with fucking August because they're trying to do like the whole fire water thing, which
yeah, they like tag team with each other.
I don't care about the fire dude at all. I just want Richard. He's so stupid. Like, ugh, so great. Also, I appreciate the show's references to so many like old anime
Mm-hmm.
or anime that we consider older.
Oh yeah, the Galaxy Express train was the opening when they were playing it. That was cute.
Yeah, the ending that happened 5 minutes before the actual ending of the anime. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it was pretty cool. Also, I've never saw the inside of a Rubik's cube before.
Me either. I wonder if does it really look like that? I feel like buying a Rubik's cube just to open.
I'm gonna believe them. I'm just gonna believe them. Also, I love how like there's like an anti-cheating system in the game.
Mm-hmm.
They're just like, oh, like nope, you can't do that. But yeah, let's see. What is up next? Up next we have Ishura season 2. Episode 9. I'm gonna be completely honest. I did not expect her to like when I just realized she was
Why though?
because she was just a sniper. I was like,
everyone else lives. All right, first off, we've had plenty of warriors who are just whatever. One dude is literally just a figurehead that doesn't have any powers. You can have a sniper.
wait, which one are you talking about?
The hero that has like
Yeah, but he has like
fake powers.
Yeah, but see, notice how what makes him bullshit powerful is he has like 1,000 spellcasters to fight with him. That's what makes him. You see how that makes him super special and stand out? Being able to cast like
Are you
10
trying to
spells.
say being able to like manipulate bullets is not really fucking powerful and cool?
It's cool. No, it's super cool. Cooler, way cooler than him. Just to be completely sure. I mean, yeah, to be completely transparent, much cooler than him. Not complaining, not even saying anything about that. And sure, if they did a fight where it was like 1 mile away and they didn't know anything about the other person, yeah, she's probably gonna win. That's literally like the perfect fighting conditions for her. But a 1-to-1 fight against him, like she's not winning. Like she's not winning. They're just cast like a good billion barriers and then they'll just close in and kill her.
I don't know. She seemed pretty strong. She had like the whole like badass moves and everything. Like, yeah, she's not gonna like. I wouldn't say she's stronger than like the upper echelon of the fighters, but I think she could take on like a couple of them.
She can probably be. Mind you, I don't know if you noticed, she's not even on the poster, which is another reason why you should.
That's why I kind of figured she was gonna die because I was like, all right, she's either a surprise character who's
I didn't think she
really
was
crazy strong, or she's gonna die.
I didn't know she was gonna be. I didn't know she was gonna die this episode. I knew she wasn't gonna be in this world for long. But yeah, I think 3/4 of this poster can beat her.
Um,
Robot beats her. Dude with the swords beats her. Obviously, Shulk killed her. Slime beats her. Vampire beats her. Giant beats her. Probably Ice Dragon thing beats her.
I don't think either of the kids beat her. The guy with the fairy that hears or that clairvoyance.
Yes. I don't think he. Well, I don't know. It depends how strong his clairvoyance is.
I feel like this is
clairvoyance. He can just dodge it. It's just dodging a bullet.
She got killed by the First off, the guy who killed her, what's his name? Shulk.
Yeah,
he's ridiculous. He could probably beat anyone on this poster.
Yes, he can be like most
period. So he's
arguably one of the strongest. Yes, I agree. I just don't.
Also, I'm pretty sure he's the hero because the way who's the hero.
Yeah. They kind of were laying it on very thick.
Yeah,
they were laying it on.
I'm just gonna be like, he's the hero. He's really fucking probably has a billion other powers that we haven't seen yet. So
yeah, fair, but like, yeah, I just don't see her being a giant. I don't see her being giant. She's gonna be like, I'm gonna shoot my bullet, and he's like, I'm gonna shoot my bow, and then he gets blown, literally destroyed. Vampire girl, like we still don't even know.
Okay, well, the vampire is OP, so
right?
We're not gonna talk about her.
Obviously not her.
Slime wins just because he's a
slime, right? The enchanter dude, I don't know. He really could drop a lot of bullshit weapons, so that's a maybe. That's a maybe. And by the way, when I say beat, I mean we're talking about like in like a tournament style fight, like in a coliseum. I'm pretty sure even the enchant dude beats her. So the whole right side, except for your homegirl that we don't know yet.
We don't know her yet. She better be good. After all the torment I've dealt with this season,
I'm screaming. Now you got cucked, and they showed Shulk again. Just to show Shulk a second time.
Got cucked by Shulk. I bet this girl better be super strong. She better be really cool and strong, and I better love her.
That is so funny.
I've been waiting all season to see her. If she shows up and then like gets killed or fucking does nothing, I'm be so upset. Like her powers just gonna be like, I'm really empathetic.
Let's see. Robot definitely kills her. She has a chance against the ogre.
That's why. Yeah, she could. I think she can beat the ogre.
She can beat the ogre.
Mage use dude. Word arts to do anything.
Right, the mage dude. I don't know. I don't think she can. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if she can win a 1v technically 5 fight. Like, I don't know. Maybe she can shoot and aim faster than they can spell cast.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she can just shoot him.
I mean, we'll see.
Well, we won't see. We'll never know.
Right. I don't know why I said we. I don't know why I said that. Right, she is very dead. Ice thing. The ice dragon. I feel like.
Well, apparently the ice dragon's like the strongest fighter in the world, so we'll see about that.
Right, like I feel like the ice dragon could just like flap the wings and like the bullet freezes and show the she, and then that's that. Yeah, I'm sure the kid loses if it's like because even with the whatchamacallit, the clairvoyance, I'm like I don't think you're fast enough to dodge bullets like that. And honestly, you don't know what the other kid does. You don't know his actual ability.
That's true.
Or if he has one. He doesn't necessarily have to be a fighter. Oh my god, could you imagine if your homegirl with the red hair is not a fighter?
That's what I mean. Watch her power just be like, I'm really empathetic and I have like emotional empathy or something.
No, I mean, look at her outfit.
Yeah, like she looks like a fighter.
Yeah. And, no, she's definitely a fighter. You know why? She's barefoot.
Oh, yeah. She's a martial artist.
Wouldn't that be hilarious if you're joking, but that's actually the case?
I feel like she definitely is because she has like that look about her.
Yeah, but she's yeah, if a character is barefoot in an anime around characters that aren't barefoot, 9 out of 10 times they can fight.
Yeah.
So
I did
I
read in
guess
a comment that we're at 13 people now for the tournament out of 16. Apparently, the tournament holds 16 people, which I guess they said at some point in season 1. But I don't remember.
Right, we just don't
So
remember.
we should by the end of this season have all the.
So season 3 is when the actual thing starts.
Season 3 is when the tournament starts.
You know, even though that like we're saying as a joke, I'm actually not super mad at that.
No, I'm actually impressed. They got 2 seasons of literally just prologue. Of like, here are the introductions to the characters for 2 seasons.
Right, but they did it all through a relatively cohesive story. So
yeah,
and
it's like fun in its own right. Like I forget that there is a tournament sometimes. I'm just watching it because I like the characters.
Right, the introduction to the characters, they're just fighting and they're just bullshit powerful in different ways. Like,
and they haven't really missed. Like all the characters are pretty fun and cool and interesting and have their own unique stories.
Yeah, so I guess that's something. Yeah, I'm looking forward to just the rest of the intros of the characters, including Redhead. I wonder if they actually would you be mad? Would you be more mad if she was part of the season finale or like the penultimate episode?
I don't want her to be in the season finale, so I'd prefer she'd be in the penultimate episode.
Okay. So I'd be in my mind. I'd be a little bit pissed, being like, "Damn! If you're gonna wait this long to introduce her, you might as well put the spotlight on her in the last episode." But I guess that's just me.
Yeah, I mean, listen. At this point, I'll take anything again. They save her for the last episode, but it's like really dope. I'll like it, as long as it's not like some half an episode nothing burger where she just sits there and does nothing and is boring
and dies.
And
could you imagine
or something?
Screaming. Actually, no one here has died.
That's good.
Yeah, I doubt she will. That's not like the other one.
Yeah, is the poster spoiling the show?
Wait,
no, the particle storm died.
That is true.
And I like how he's sneaky in the back of the poster. You think it's just a storm,
right?
It's actually no.
I lied. Actually, in Ishura, I don't think anyone on this. No, one of them died. Only one died. Poster? Yeah, on the first picture, the girl all in the back on the right. No, sorry, not on the right, on the left. She died. She died to the swordman, actually.
Oh yeah.
But everyone else is alive, to my knowledge. So yeah, they don't really kill that many people in the picture. Interesting.
Good, keep it that way.
Amen. All right, let's move on to Momentary Lily episode 10.
Turns out the lilies are not so momentary.
Not at all.
They're cloned.
Is this episode of the week?
Is it? It was a good episode.
I think it might. I think it might be. Yeah, or maybe I'll split it with ReZero. Yeah, I'll split it with ReZero. I like them both. I like them both a lot for very different reasons. But yeah, clones. The machines are cloning the girls.
I'm mad we didn't think of that as a possibility because I feel like this was simultaneously very predictable, but also something we didn't predict, and it was kind of surprising.
Yeah, we didn't expect. I don't know. I don't think it was super predictable that they have clones, and that's what I like about this anime because. But leading up to this is a show about like the girls playing mechs and fucking capo.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, but like if you look at the show based on the clues that we got, like, oh, she has memories of a life that she doesn't remember, and then her sister saw her die, but now she's back. You could have pieced together like, oh, maybe it's a clone situation. Like there was just enough clues.
Yeah, just enough for that. I agree.
But we were like, nope, cooking.
I don't know, when it comes to like unknown intelligence, I can't assume how their intelligence works with the human body. It could have been like, yes, because begin explanation of pseudo biological mechanical bullshit,
Mm-hmm.
and that's how you have all her memories. The end. But I guess they picked a. I feel like they picked a simpler solution. It's simpler and more unexpected than what I was
Yeah,
thinking.
it's a good twist, is what I was trying to say.
Agreed.
I like it.
And but even a bigger gag, they didn't just clone Yuri. They didn't just clone Renge. They cloned all the girls, and the girls meet
Mm-hmm.
their clone, which is kind of crazy. And it's not just one clone. Like everyone has multiple clones.
Yeah, there's like clones that are out there, then there's clones that are like
In the
in the
pods.
tubes still. Yeah.
So I guess it begs the question: why are they cloning these girls, and are they cloning just these girls? Like, what does it
Hmm.
mean? When
I'm
do they
going
even
down the
clone
line that
them,
maybe all of humanity is already dead, and these machines are trying to like rebuild it or resurrect it, and
or
they
make it try to evolve it? Maybe.
yeah, like, and the way they're doing that is like just keep making clones. Like,
Wow.
what if it's like one of those humanity was wiped out somehow by its own technology or whatever, and these robots are like a fail safe, like, oh, if humanity's ever wiped out, these robots will rebuild us and bring us back from the dead, and they're gonna do that by cloning us.
Yeah,
So that,
it answers some questions, but raised like 5 million others.
yeah, I don't know how they're gonna wrap it up in 2 episodes.
I had three, but
3
yeah, I don't. I
episodes.
did. I don't. Yeah, I'm kind of like a little speechless. Like they went this
Mm-hmm.
route. The whole thing with Renge remembering, well, that has nothing to do with her being a clone. That was yet another plot twist.
Yeah, that was the weapons are actually sentient to an extent.
And they carried Nerine's memories and basically upload them into Renge's clone. Which by the way, I think this is why my episode of the week. This is some very Kingdom Hearts shit.
Oh yeah, this is some crazy levels of Kingdom
This is
Hearts.
very, and it's coming from someone who does beat Kingdom Hearts this week. Hair flip,
Mm.
not so humble
I'm
brag.
proud.
On proud mode, fuck that game. Holy hell, that game is not exactly easy, and the mechanics in that game are so not good to fight with. Like, holy shit! I know Kingdom Hearts 2 is gonna feel so much better, and I cannot wait.
Mm.
Jesus, Jesus, y'all don't understand. It was bad. Gosh, why did it take me 10 years to use an item? Okay, I'm done. Sorry, I'm getting triggered. But yeah, no, this is a very Kingdom Hearts ass episode. Um, and it got even, and then towards the end, it was like, now we're just kind of leaning into like the Matrix, sometimes Matrix ass shit, where they like trying to hack the mainframe, and well, I guess which is gonna explain like what's happening. They summoned an AI or programmed an AI in the likeness of Yuri.
Mm.
Um, so yeah, that was a thing that happened. Um, yeah. This is a lot of happening this episode. Also, we meet Nerine, which is the friend that Yuri was looking for, which we learned also died. Like
Everyone dies.
she died
Woo!
with Renge's. Wait, did she die with the real Renge?
We don't know that yet.
We don't know that yet.
But that's my theory. Maybe.
That they both died together, and
Mm.
but then how did she come to when she saw Nedine's body. Like how she had memories of Nedine's body.
How would she have forgotten who Nerine was if she wasn't a clone?
Yeah, why does she remember now?
Yeah, I'm thinking the real one died, and then the clone
Got the real one's memories?
got the real one's memories and Nerine's weapon, and they got Nerine's memories.
Um
Well, do the clones? The clones
Oh,
don't have the memories, do they? I don't know.
the clones don't. No. The
No.
other clones don't. Maybe she got it. Maybe because the original Renge also used that shield,
Oh yeah,
and then that's how she remembers the memories. And then they just both died.
that could be it.
And yeah, and her consciousness was also uploaded.
And we still got to figure out what happened to the world to begin with, which is what I think we're gonna get to next episode. Like why we're even in this predicament.
Yeah, that's so, oh my god,
There's a
that's so
lot.
crazy, and it's
There's a
also
lot.
and it's also really sad because it's just like a bunch of dead girls and their clones.
This is a really. I'm not gonna lie. This is taking away from the cooking experience I was watching the show for.
Yeah, a lot less couple this
Yeah, I
episode.
need more capo next episode.
No, I need more suffering and sad realizations. Thank you so much. All right, and last but not least, we have ReZero season 3, episode 13, which is my other episode of the. No, actually, I'm just gonna give it to Momentary Lily. No shade, ReZero.
Too much gorgeous taiga for you in this episode,
Bro, it literally like gorgeous take a drink. Taiga! Like you just think gorgeous Taiga. I'm just like, is he? I was like, was he on the spectrum and they didn't talk about on the episode? Because that seems to be the only word he knows how to say.
It was giving I don't know if did you ever watch the Ghost Stories dub?
Yes. Yes.
It was giving the little
yep.
kid.
Yep. 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 But way more annoying. So all you say is gorgeous Taiga, and also what is it? I also did forget that like those are his siblings, like his half siblings.
I did as well until you mentioned it in the live watch. I was like, oh right, yeah, they are related.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit, right, yeah. I guess it makes sense why they're all like there, even though it doesn't make any sense because it's like I'm like, do y'all want to die? Why are you like all like right behind him? All it takes is some good debris and you're like dead. Do you know that? Honestly, the main reason why I was like a fan of this episode, why I almost made my episode of the week, is definitely the interactions. Well, two reasons. One, the fighting animation with Garfield was pretty good.
Oh yeah, it was great.
Yeah, really good. And then Al, that whole thing with Al and Lust, the Archbishop of Lust, that was those are some really good scenes. You know, learned a little bit about Al. Learned that he most likely was the one who flooded the city and killed the people who knew the location of the witch's bones. If he didn't kill them, which I'm pretty sure he did, or at least he knows or was a part of them dying. He's complicit in one way or another. But it's also to a point where I don't think the princess is even aware of his intentions.
No, he's always had like this hidden side to him.
Yeah. But he's like clearly there as her knight though. Like he has the loyalty is there.
He's operating outside of her purview though.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
For sure. Also, one thing that he said that just I feel like just strengthens my he's potentially either he's Subaru or he's something Subaru related.
He takes off the mask. It's Subaru.
No, I feel like it is some version of Subaru or it's someone who's very related to Subaru. Because you know what made me think of that?
What?
He said when he said, "My stars are so bad today." Now I know that you're probably wondering, like, well, why? Subaru doesn't talk about stars, and so I thought until remember it's Subaru's knowledge of the stars.
I feel like that's a stretch.
No, I don't know.
Subaru knows about astrology, so therefore he's.
And the guy mentioned stars. Like, why would you mention why would you say that? My stars are bad today. Why would you say that like that? My stars are bad.
It's not
today.
the craziest theory, so I'm not gonna be against you. I wouldn't be surprised if he was related to Subaru in some way.
Right. It was that wording, like, because they could have been. He could just been like, oh, "Mataku," like, and then just like left it at that. But he said they left that in for a reason. That's all I'm saying. They left that phrase, that specific phrase, in for a reason. It clearly is. It sticks out. It's not like his normal. It's not a normal thing I would say.
Yeah.
Also, this is not like the. Yes, I'm not saying just based off of this. I believe he's connected, or he might be Subaru in some way or form. There's also like where he literally's like fighting. I don't know if it's him still fighting lust or fighting something else. Where he like something happens and he threatens to die.
I don't remember that part. I gotta go back and rewatch it.
Yes, he literally like something like he mentions that he's like, oh, da da da, or else I'm gonna kill myself, and I'm just like, why'd you say that? Like, that's something you have to do to get an upper hand on this fight. So if he's not straight up just Subaru, he's definitely like he's like has a direct like correlation to the witches.
The only big piece of evidence that contradicts your theory is that he's seen Amelia and he doesn't immediately simp over her. And as we all know, it's impossible for Amelia and Subaru to be in the same room and then not freak out over her.
Okay, so. but counter argument, this is a much older Subaru, obviously.
You're saying he has so much better taste?
I'm probably saying some shit happened.
He's realized the maturity of Priscilla and changed ships. I agree.
Oh my god, it's crazy. Nah, his Amelia probably died, and then so he has like, and he's old enough that he's like not stupid and overly emotional, like in some ways that Subaru is. So he can like obviously hold himself back from when he sees Amelia.
Maybe.
Remember, he's doing all this to probably like save people. Because once again, he's like, he clearly knows things. He just clearly knows things that most people should not.
I mean, I'm sure there's some secret to his identity. I don't know what.
He's very directly like linked to the witches. I just don't know how, or at least the chance of him being directly linked to the witches is very high.
He's actually Rem. Have we seen Rem this whole time? Have Rem and him been in the same room together?
She just takes off the outfit and be like, "I'm Ren." Yeah,
but I don't doubt that theory. That's really probable.
Yeah. Also, my friend who brought up the idea, but then was also like, probably not. First of all, I forgot so much about this, how this world works, because this shit came out in like 2017.
That's my one issue with the ReZero is the seasons are so far apart, and the lore and relationships and world are so convoluted that it's hard for me to keep track of everything. I gotta rewatch season 2 now.
Agreed.
Half the stuff.
Agreed. And season 2 was very hard to follow. But as it was airing. Excuse me. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, my friend mentioned something about that probably isn't Subaru because he used magic and Subaru's gate was broken when he was using too much of the shadow magic or whatever. And I'm just like, girl, there's like a million ways they can use magic in this show. Like they could maybe fix the gate, put in a new gate. I don't know. This there's a lot that this anime can do. They didn't really set a lot of boundaries on themselves.
Yeah, that's true.
So that could just be, I don't know, like magical cyborg, magical boy owl slash Subaru. Let's see what else. Oh, yeah, the fight with Garfield is cool. I'm glad he's finally over his whole when I killed a person thing. Like, I'm sorry, that shit was getting boring to me. I will say in very Jujutsu Kaisen fashion, it got almost a little hard to keep up with the actual movement of Garfield towards the end. When like in the last strike, I'm pretty sure like he just like used like his magic to like shoot up and then shoot back down and kill him. Like pretty sure that's all that happened. Only if I'm wrong, please. This is the time to let me
No, that's what
know.
it looked like to me.
Yeah, but it was very like like um yeah, it was like I feel like if they made it like just like 5% faster, I feel like no one would know what just happened.
Yeah, it's the fast animation effect. I was gonna call it the DBZ effect, but it's easier to follow things in DBZ.
Yeah, way easier.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it was like they told that line. They told that line very well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I will say I do like the since we're on the topic of animation styles,
Mm-hmm.
they do have a lot of different fighting styles in ReZero. Like how Garfield fights is really different from how like Priscilla was fighting and how Amelia was fighting.
That
So
is
there's like a
true.
good amount of diversity in their action scenes.
Yes, actually, you are correct. Even towards the end, where the butler is fighting his wife,
Mm-hmm.
that's a totally different fighting style. They're
Yeah.
fighting with swords.
And when Subaru comes on, it's a clown show, but in a good way. Like you never know what's gonna happen.
Exactly. Clown show plus now Indiana Jones.
Mm-hmm.
So that's cute. Yeah, I think that's all that I have to say about this show, which means this is the end of our weekly reviews and also the end of Le Podcast. Oni, please take us away.
Guys, if you enjoyed this week's episode of the Waifu Wars podcast, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe so you catch every episode as it goes up. If you haven't already, do follow us over on Twitter, follow us on Twitch, and join the party on our Discord, all linked in the description down below. If you'd like, you can even become a channel member or patron and join us for our weekly live watches, where we'll be watching ReZero and Solo Leveling. But those shows are ending, so for those of you who are already members, start thinking about what you guys want to watch next season, which is gonna be wild because there's so many shows next season that are really good. And on that note, do you have anything you'd like to add?
um, not really. I'm just looking forward to the sun being out more. Ew.
Yes. Say hello to the sun. On that note, this has been Sobroni, and
Scooby Doo.
we'll catch you later. Later.
Bye.